Hi guys, good morning to all of you. Good morning to all my lovely and cherished viewers. It has been a while. I am here today to educate, inform as usual. So I entreat everybody, especially anyone that uses electricity, whether directly or indirectly. I entreat you to watch this particular program. It is going to help you. Now, a lot of people have been sending me messages on know your right as a power consumer. You know, this particular topic, I created this particular topic in order to educate people on simple things that they can easily do when they are confronted with little problems about their light or about their meter or whatever. You can easily solve. There are some of the problems you can easily solve at home. And this particular topic or program is not only for people living in Ghana. It cuts across anywhere you are and you are using a meter. Whether you are in Africa here, Europe, America, anywhere you are using a meter. This particular topic can help you as well. Now, this important topic is all about how to know whether someone is stealing your power. This question, a lot of customers have asked me this particular question. At times they can call me, oh Mr. Adams, I suspect someone is stealing my power. I suspect someone is stealing my light. This is what they normally ask or they normally try to find out. So I am here for us to look into how to detect if someone is stealing your power. You know, in Africa here, or let's narrow it to Ghana here, a lot of people live in compound houses. Everybody want to have a separate meter, and after getting your separate meter, you realize that all of a sudden your bills shooting up. Or even if you are using a prepaid meter, the way you used to buy the light bill or the way you used to buy power, it has changed. Now, when you used to buy, let's say, 10 cedis for 3 days or 1 week, now, if you buy 10 cedis or 20 cedis, it takes you only 2 days. Then you have to open your eyes. You have to find out there is something unusual. So I am here to throw more light into this and to educate you when you are confronted with such a problem. These are the things that you should be looking out for. Number one, if you find out that all of a sudden your light bill is going higher, because the first thing you must do is to always check your light bill, or you should check your the way, or of late, the way you buy your power. Like I already explained, in the past, you used to buy, let's say, 20 cedis for 1 week. It is not more like that. If you buy 20 cedis, it's only, let's say, 3 days. It has become unusual. So anytime your consumption becomes unusual, then you have to open your eyes. So I am going to tell you 3 or 4 important things that you should check when you are confronted with this problem. The first thing I want you to look at is after checking your bill and realize that no, there's no tariff you've checked and there's no tariff increase, there's no how will I put it, ECG, they are giving you actual bills, and you've gone to ECG and ECG is saying that the bill is correct and then it is actual, or you've taken your prepaid receipt to the ECG office and they said from what they have seen in the system, everything is going right. It means that the problem is in your house. The problem is where your meter is installed. That is what I want to let you know. That if all this thing has been done and still you don't know where the problem is, then the problem is coming from the house. And for that matter, you have to shine your eyes. First of all, if your meter is part of, let's say you have about 6 meters in the house or 7 meters in the house, and they are all put at one place. I've been to houses where the meters are just install haphazardly. They don't arrange them properly. So when they don't arrange them properly, if you look at the wiring, you can see that the cables are passing. You can't even know this meter, where is the load wire going, or this meter, where is the load going, where is the connection. You don't know, because the wires just jam each other. So this allows other people to steal your power. They can easily tap into your load wire without your knowledge. So the first thing you have to do is to go to the meter. Though you are a layman, but this is the first step you have to take. If you have a main switch, the first thing I want you to do is that don't do this in the afternoon, because a lot of people are out. A lot of your fellow tenants are out. So let it be in the evening when everybody is around and the place is dark. Now, if you see that everybody is having power in the house, the only thing I will advise you to do is that just go and switch off your main switch. Just switch the breaker down, trip the breaker, or if in the nursery your main switch, just off your main switch, and then look all the rooms. I'm not saying go and enter somebody's room that I'm checking whether you are using my light. No. If you do that without their knowledge, anyone who is using your light will also go off. Listen, if you off your main switch and some people go off and they are not in your meter, then this will tell you that these people are using your light, because your main switch controls your consumption. So as soon as you off your light, your main switch, those who are on your meter without your knowledge, they will also go off. And that is when you will know that no, there is these people. Then you on your light and the light also come. If you off and they go off, don't worry. On your light back, put your main switch on again, and the power is back again. Those people power is back again. Know that these people are using your light. The only way to confront them, if you confront them, there will be a problem. Call an electrician. Listen, call an electrician to check the meter. Let him check your meter and, if possible, rewire your house, rewire your room. Make sure that he takes the meter, arrange the cables properly, make the cables visible. So make it visible so that you can see if anybody is tapping the light, they will know. At times, what they do is that they do it under the back of the board. That is to those who are doing the illegal connection. They do it. They raise the meter and then connect the cable behind the meter, and they are using your light. In that case, they are stealing power from government. But if they tap from let's say your load wire is passing through someone's ceiling before getting to your room, or let's say your load wire is passing in front of somebody's door before getting to your room, then the person can easily tap your load wire, and he's also enjoying the power. So first of all, examine your light bill and see that if the light bill is going high. Go to ECG and find out if there's a problem. They will go through their system and check, or even send an investigator to your house to check to know whether actually the problem is from the meter or not. When the problem is not from the meter and it is an actual bill, that they have given it to you, ECG cannot do anything about it. It is left with you, the tenant, to investigate what is in the house, because ECG doesn't stay in your house in the night. So the method I've just explained is that let it be in the evening, switch off your main switch, and check. Someone light will go off. If actually someone is stealing your power, someone light will go off, and then you will notice that, oh, this is the person who uses it. Because if you off, he goes off. When you on your light, his power comes. Meanwhile, it's not in your meter. Then that is the problem. That is where the problem is. So that is what you have to do. Number one. Number two, like I said already, examine your wiring. Examine your wiring. This one too can also. You might think that someone is stealing your power, but maybe someone is not stealing your power. Maybe your earth or your air conductor is not performing well, or you not even have any at all, or there's a problem with the wiring. At times you have to examine your wiring. You have to call an electrician and let him come and check, examine your wiring again. Maybe there's a problem. There's a problem. So this is the two most important things you must check when you suspect someone is stealing your power. If you check someone is stealing your power, I said number one, examine your bills. Number two, check the wiring. And then the last one is that make sure that your earth is perfectly working. Call an electrician to check those things. Maybe you might think someone is stealing, but people steal power. I've seen it. A lot of people are stealing, especially the compound houses. A lot of people are stealing. They are stealing other people's power. They tap into their load wire and they are giving you bills. You are there. You are rather paying. Someone has tapped your load wire using air conditioning, enjoying with deep freezer and those things, but you are the one paying. So anytime you suspect that your light bill is unusual, try to investigate these things. If you investigate these things and they are right, then go to ECG and complain that you suspect that there is something wrong with the meter. But first of all, make your own investigation in the house. Somebody might be tapping into your